US indices continued to recover yesterday after a good sharp correction towards at the end of the last week. What we had seen a good bullish beginning of the week, and then since then it has stayed bullish. But when you look at the indices today, the day started on a bearish note. Be it S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, Germany 40, or FTSE 100, all of the indices have raised some of the gains from since yesterday. What to expect? Can we expect the correction to begin? Are we looking forward to more drop today, or it is going to bounce back and rally again, as what we had seen yesterday? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, Germany 40, and FTSE 100? We're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators in this one single update. We are going to arrive at the levels at which you can take a trade and trade with profits. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Yes, there also do not miss to watch the next update before the US session. Let's start. First S&P followed with Nasdaq, then Dow. Lastly Germany 40 and FTSE 100. Watch till the end. If you look at the early charts for US 500, you can see after this greater drop, it is opened with a gap up here, and see it is trading in this bullish channel, rise retracement. Very, very crucial for S&P to break beyond 6680 zone, which should be a good hurdle for now. And beyond 6680, 6700 is what you can look forward to. But right now, if you look at the move, what it is trying to do, rise retracement. And yes, on the downside, the support at 6620, 6600 is also equally strong. So it has to come out of this zone between 6600 to 6700, a greater zone, which is still an indecision zone for S&P here. Stochastic at the bottom, the MACD since a V-shaped recovery now crossing over for a sell. The RSI is also taking a hit here. Look at 2 hour. On the 2 hour chart, similar observation here, rise retracement. I'll wait for a break either below 6620 and 6600 mark, or to trade beyond 6680 or 6700 mark. As long as it stays in the zone, you have to be cautious with both buys and sells. Moving averages are trading with divergence and bearishness. Stochastic is looking downwards, while MACD is still under retracement and it has still got lot much of room on the upside. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour chart, see what we had seen here is a good drop, a retracement, and now see it has taken a greater hit here, and it appears to be breaking on the downside. We have to wait for 6620, 6610, and then 6600 mark to be taken, below which you can stay short. Stay short for 6584, 6570, and then 6550 levels here. Yes, it could show a quick drop. Stochastic looking downwards, but look at the MACD since crossing over at the bottom. It is trading in green. It is looking upwards. RSI almost staying flat, not showing any major move either on the upside or the downside. Look at 4-hour chart, similar observation. See this move, rise retracement. Notice the crossover in the moving average. Notice the resistance it is getting from the moving averages, which is pretty strong here. Thus on the upside, 66, 60, 66, 80 and 6700 are the hurdles for S&P. MACD at the bottom here, it has converged but not yet crossed over. RSI now trying to suggest slight bearishness. Coming to daily charts. On the daily charts, notice the move here. See this. It is staying in this zone. Very, very crucial for S&P to trade below 6600 mark, and that should be a greater hurdle for S&P as well. You can see this. And below 6600 is where 6584, 6570 and 6550 levels should be the next target zone. Appears difficult, but let's see. Stochastic rising while the MACD is crossed over, trading with divergence and bearishness, and the RSI placed comfortably. So considering this, where you should buy? Ideally now the buying entries are only limited at 6636 levels. Expect 6650, 6665, 6680, and if 6680 is taken, 6700 is a must. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 6618. Expect 6610, 6600. As in how it trades below 6600, the bearishness is going to increase here. Keep a note on this. Look at the levels here. Till 6550, it has got major support. Below this, it will correct sharp here towards 6500. Appears difficult but not impossible. One single tweet and markets are done. So let's see. The direction it takes today again is going to remain an important one. Let's move to Nasdaq 100. Tech 100, likewise what we had seen for S&P, rise retracement, bigger rise retracement, and see it is trading in this bullish channel. Either it trades beyond 24,800, 24,860 mark, which will confirm the next move, possibly all the way towards 25,000 levels, and then it would in fact break the record levels here towards 25,200, chances for which appears to be less. The moving averages are right now trading bearish, and right now I'll not see that it is either turning bullish or bearish. It is staying in a range. Very, very important for a tech 100 to trade below 24,400 in order to confirm a breakdown here. Indicators are turning bearish here. See, the stochastic is already at bottom while the MACD just crossing over for a sell. Though it is not that it cannot rise further, but yes, after a V-shaped recovery, it is trying to take a dip again. RSI has taken a hit. Look at 2 hour charts. Similar observation after the gap down, it is just staying in the zone, waiting for it to deliver a breakout. Yes, if you see it is staying below 24,580, you can take a sell for 24,500, 520 and 24,400 levels. But appears difficult. Stochastic bearish, MACD is under crossover and it is still in green. It is converged but not yet crossed over. RSI placed comfortably. On the 3 hour, similar is the observation. See, rise retracement, support here. Either breakout beyond 24,800, 860 or to trade below 24,400, 500. As long as it stays in the zone, do not trade this as either bullish or bearish. Though the crossover is on the moving averages, is on the sell side, you have to be watchful. And thus, as I said, 24,800, 860 and 25,000 is crucial. Stochastic has taken a hit, while the MACD crossing over at the bottom, it is still staying in green. RSI staying flat. On the 4-hour charts, the observation is more or less same. Here, if you look at the indicators, stochastic looking down, MACD at bottom, RSI flat. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, notice it has started off with higher highs and higher lows, so it is staying in the zone. Very, very crucial for tech 100 to trade below 24,500, 400, which will confirm a possible reversal. Else, bounce back, a rise cannot be denied. Yes, there is stochastic rising, but look at the MACD. This is still looking downwards and trading bearish. The RSI, if you look at, staying flat. So considering this, what you should do? Before I give you the trading levels, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, do not miss to join the mentorship batch. 35th batch, dates are announced, register yourself now. Else be a part of my signals channel where trading as per the signals you can profit. Connect with me for any of your queries. Those looking forward to a trusted partner can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. With this, I will recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 24,700 levels. This is the only level beyond which you can expect a little rise. 24,760, 24,800, 24,850. And if these levels are taken, you can stay bullish for 24,950, 25,000. Beyond 25,000, the sky is the limit. You can expect 25,200 levels, chances of which at least today appears less. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 24,600. Expect 570, 540, 500, 450, 400. Till 24,400, we have very close by supports. You have to trade with caution. You have to just trail your stop losses. Below 24,400 is going to be 24,200 and 24K levels again. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. Charts for S&P, Nasdaq and Dow almost alike here, though US 30 has still scope for 45,800, 45,750 zone, which should be the strongest support here. It is striving to achieve this, but yes, there is a little support coming in at around 46,000, which is indeed a good support. So if you see it is staying below 45,950, you can take a sell. But then 45,900, 850, 800 is what you should watch out for. Stochastic at bottom while the MACD is trying to converge crossover for a sell, not yet crossed over. RSI is staying flat. On the 2 hour, similar observation here, nothing different. Yes, it is room for 45,800 which should act as a support, but I'll say these are going to be a stronger support zone here. Also notice the moving averages are trading bearish here, and see what it has done. It has hit the top of the channel, and yes, it has to trade below 45,800, 700 in order to confirm the next move towards 45,400 and 45,000 levels. Stochastic bearish while MACD is under retracement. RSI flat. On the 3 hour, similar observation here. The moving average is crossing over. It is staying in the zone. It has to come out of this zone, either possibly trade beyond 46,200, 46,400 zone, or to trade below 45,500, 45,400 zone. As long as it stays in the zone, you have to stay cautious. Stochastic bearish while the MACD is still rising, the RSI is. On the 4-hour charts, look at the move here. Rise, retracement, rise, retracement. Resistance here from the 20-50 period moving average definitely stronger. Very, very crucial for US 30 to trade beyond 46,200 or to trade below 45,800, 700 mark. Right now I can say it is staying in the zone. Stochastic flat while the MACD after a huge dip, it is crossed over and it is trading with slight bullishness, and it appears there is a little possibility of an up move here. RSI coming out of the oversold zone here. Coming to the daily charts. Now see the daily charts here. A flat base means the support is very strong towards 45,800, 45,750 mark here. And anyways, the resistance on the upside towards 46,200, 400 is very strong as well. Stochastic rising while the MACD bearish, RSI flat. So now, considering this, what you can do, buying entry can be taken at 46,070, but then expect 46,150, 200 as the strongest hurdle here. A move beyond 46,200, I will expect it to move towards 46,400 levels here. Beyond this, sky is the limit. You can expect 46,500, 650, and then a complete reversal, which I think it is difficult. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 45,950. Expect it to move towards, say, till 45,750. You can trail with 50 points here. Yes, 900, 850, 800 and 750. Below 45,750 is where you can expect bears to take over. You can expect 45,600, 45,400 as the next targets. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to Germany40. What DAX did here, I think almost all the charts are alike here. You can see this twin waves, and now it has come down towards the support zone. You have very crucial for DAX to trade below 24,250 levels here, which will confirm further downside. As long as 24,250 is not taken, you have to be cautious with the sells. It is staying in a zone. Moving averages trading with divergence and staying bearish. Stochastic at bottom, while the MACD, since the retracement is crossed over for sell. RSI has dropped as well. Looking at 2 hours. Now here you can see a very good support coming in for DAX. So at least till towards 24,250, you have to be cautious with the sells here. Though the stochastic is looking downwards, while the MACD is still at bottom, and it has got lot much of room on the upside for a rise. Look at 3-hour chart. Similar observation here. Rise, retracement, support here, waiting for a breakout either which ways. Stochastic looking down, MACD flat, RSI flat. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation. Look at the move, rise, retracement, support here. And it is still not confirming a breakout. Yes, I'll wait for 24, 250 and 200 levels to be taken in order to confirm the next down move here, which is going to in fact take it towards 24,000 levels. Stochastic at the top while the MACD and RSI are staying bearish. Coming to the daily. On the daily charts, you can see this higher lows, higher highs, and also look at the move 24,250. So this makes this zone between 24,250 and 200 as a pretty crucial support for DAX to trade below. See, the moving averages have crossed over. These are trading bullish, and we can see DAX is seen taking support from 20 and 50 here. Also notice, see, this is how it has been trading. Every rise offset with a retracement towards the bottom of the channel. The bottom of the channel is now at 23,400 levels here. Yes, though the stochastic has taken a hit, while the MACD and RSI is still posted comfortably. So looking at this, what you should do, you can buy 24,360, expect 24,408, 24,456 and 24,500. Any move below beyond 24,500 is a very good sign for 24,600 and plus levels. Difficult but not impossible. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 24 to 80 levels. Expect 24 to 50 to 40 as the strongest support here. Below this, 24 200, and if this is taken, stay short. Possibly 24 should be there very soon. Trade accordingly. Let's move to FTSE. On the hourly chart, see a gap up here, and since then you can see it is staying with the swings. We have to wait for a breakout either about 9460 or below 9400 mark. Staying in the 60 point, it is going to be difficult for FTSE100 to confirm a breakout. Yesterday also I had mentioned 9460. What has happened precisely from 9460? It is reversed. Stochastic at bottom, while the MACD, since the retracement, it is again crossing over for a sell. Nice bearish indication it is. RSI trading bearish. Look at 2-hour charts. Moving averages crossed over, trading with divergence and bearishness. I am waiting for it to trade below 9400 mark. That will confirm further downside, and that will be a possible indication of a move towards 9350 here. Let's wait. It is not yet confirming such reversal. Stochastic at bottom while the MACD is green, RSI flat, and on the 3-hour charts, important to note the crossover here, which is a bearish indication, and see the resistance here at 945060, which is indeed a very good resistance now for FTSE100 to break beyond. Yes, the indicators, specifically the stochastic, is bearish while the MACD is flat, RSI is flat here. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation. See how many candles it has taken for it to retest and now taking a vertical hit here. A move below 9400 you should watch out for. 9380 and 9350 should be there very, very soon. Stochastic, MACD, RSI all are trading bearish. Look at the day. On the daily chart, similar observations. See higher lows are respected. Double top is also equally important. It appears more of downside here, and this is the zone you should watch out for, 9400 to 9380. As long as this zone is respected, you should not be treating this as bearish, below which you can expect 9350, and then we are ready for a good round of drop towards 9300, 9200 mark. Stochastic rising, while look at the MACD crossing over for a sell. It is a bearish indication on the daily charts. RSI trading bearish as well. So considering this, what you can do, see till 94.60 anyways, it's not bullish, but you can buy at 94.32. Expect 94.40, 94.50, 94.60, 64. If these levels are taken, stay bullish for 9500 mark, and then sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 94.10. Expect 93.98, 93.80, and then 93.50 levels, below which it could correct sharp all the way towards 93.20 and lower levels. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates for that as well.